Hello, welcome to the channel, Empress B of an Energy. My name is Brittany. We are going to get into, whose turn is it now? I think it's the Capricorn. Yeah, I believe it's Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get into What Are They Hiding series, the What Are They Hiding series. Let's see what somebody's hiding from Capricorn, okay? See who Spirit Team wants to communicate and tell us what someone is hiding from Capricorn, or it could be a Capricorn hiding something from you. Either way, honey. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you for my protection that you give me, the guidance that you give me, the wisdom that you bestowed upon me. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you for your love and light energy in my life. And please bless the collective with the same love and light energy. Thank you so much, Spirit. And also, please allow me clear messages to relay responsibly to anyone who decides to view today, okay? All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah, and at the end of these, most of my readings probably, I'm going to pull a few signs just so we can narrow things down, you know, and just, you know, see what signs could be involved in what's going on here. So I'm going to start doing that. I randomly thought of a classic opera song right before I came over here. Once I decided that I was going to start pulling energy, it's like that thought hit my head, like somebody really enjoying sitting back. Well, that scene of Carter, I don't know if anybody watches Family Guy the way that I did. I mean, I watched it religiously. Oh my gosh, that's my show. So I be knowing certain scenes, just certain scenes will come in my head, but for no apparent reason, right? Right when I realized I was gonna do this reading, Carter, the dad, Peter Schmidt, or whatever, Lois's dad, she, like, well, no, okay, hold on. He was in his mansion, right? And he was like sitting with these shades on and shit, enjoying the opera music, but it was like blasted at him. So it looked like wind was coming at him, but it was the power from the speakers and shit. And he was just sitting there, like I said, with his glasses on, like all tucked in the seat, just head back. And that scene popped in my head. And I started singing Ave Maria. So maybe somebody here or whatever, this could be for somebody who is a fan of opera music. You could be an opera singer. Who knows? Or maybe you just have that talent and it's not been put out there in the world yet. So who knows? But that didn't just pop up for no reason. So I just wanted to let y'all know what happened there. All right, let's see. What do we have for Capricorn, Spirit? What do we have for Capricorn? What is somebody hiding from Capricorn? What is somebody hiding from Capricorn? Being extorted for money. Oh, goodness. It's given for me, it's given a gold digger energy. Then I got at the bottom of the deck here, I don't want to be a step parent. Okay, yeah, this is some type of gold digging female, karmic female energy. Okay. And I'm not saying that just because of what it sounds like. I'm very biased, unbiased to whatever gender it could be. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm getting when I see, you know, these two together. For some reason, that's what I'm getting. This person could have, whoever you are dealing with, this person does not like your kids or your kid or your kids, whatever. This person really, they could be putting on like a big front about it. Like they could be really, you know, trying to be extra nice, or maybe they're not. Maybe they just like, you know, distant from them, or, you know, they don't really choose to engage with your kids when they're in the same space with your children. They just don't want to be in a position where they could be a parental figure. So that's already a huge red flag. That's a huge problem. So you could just be being like used for your money. Whether you have a lot or a little, this person is here, okay, to take whatever you have. All right. I don't know why I'm seeing like a little girl. Maybe you could have like a little girl. And this person is not all that kind to your daughter or whatever when you're not around. They're way more dry. I don't feel like this is somebody that's outwardly like abusive or aggressive with the children. They do it on the slick. Okay. So this is somebody that, you know, when you're not around to see, they definitely tone down the politeness. Okay. Can I get another one, Spirit? They definitely tone it down. Life was threatened. This person, you know, could have gotten into an argument with you. Y'all could have gotten into an argument. This person said something along the lines that they gonna off you, or, you know, something like that. I got drug addict right there. Just wanted to show itself. Can I get another one, Spirit? Oh, goodness. This flew out. Falsifying documents. So if they've not been doing this, if they aren't doing this right now, this is definitely future energy where they could end up forging your signature. Okay. Definitely forging a signature here. Taylor. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me some clarification on our cards here. What's going on here? Being extorted for money, Spirit. What is this for Capricorn? Being extorted for money. All right, Ace of Swords. All right, so either you figured this out or you're going to be figuring this out. You're going to get clarification. I'm feeling like this is going to be more like a hunch, okay? It's not going to be like a document. All right. However you realize that you're just being this person, I'm seeing this person writing a fake check, like they're stealing checks or something like that, and they're writing their information on it. That you could have given them some type of access to funds, okay? But you did it in a responsible way. This person is taking advantage of whatever system y'all got going on, okay? So with falsifying documents, I'm definitely seeing something about a false check. Yeah, but you know, this person is a fraud. They had horrible intentions from jump. Horrible. We got the Queen of Cups here. This person could be a water sign. Moon. Yeah, it's something that they're doing behind your back here. And with the Queen of Cups here, somebody, like I said, they're very covert. They're not outwardly aggressive at all. That's why I feel like you gave this person such a clearance in your life. Like they have some security clearance in your life because of how good they're able to manipulate you and making you think they're an honest, sweet person. They could be very romantic or just, you know, very lovey-dovey. Okay. It's not like I'm getting the worst energy off of this person, but what it is like they don't really love you. It's more like a strong like, because somebody that loves you is going to love everything that comes with you. You know what I mean? If you have kids, somebody that loves you, they're going to look at these kids as like a part of you and love them straight off of that alone. But this person really does not care for your kids. You know, so that, you know, that's enough right there. Whether they act cool or nice or whatever, that's hardly like relevant. That's hardly relevant. This person is a liar. Okay? Yeah, like I said, look at that. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Yeah. This person is, you know, acting like this happy family with you to get their way. This is all premeditated. This is all just, this person is very conniving. Boy, I tell you. Like I said, they real slick with they shit. This water sign. Yeah, and then right behind the moon with the Queen of Cups, we got the Five of Pentacles. That's what's being hidden. This person trying to like break your pockets for real. That's what this demonic energy is for, because there is no consideration. This person lacks consideration and sympathy for people. It's giving like a sociopath. I'm really getting that, but they hide it very well because they act very loving and caring and all of this, right? I'm telling you, I need to go ahead and take this out. I'm going to take all of these out because they're all relevant. Yeah. This person is keeping you from the person that's going to love you and your children. Honestly, in the ethers, that's what's happening. This person is here to throw you off so you're not able to. This person just wants to drain you of your resources. Okay, so they're not going to let go unless you see the truth. First card out, Ace of Swords, you're going to see it, or you do see it about this person. But maybe you didn't know exactly what they were doing. Maybe you needed to know something about maybe the way that they treat your children when you're not there. Like I said, I'm not seeing somebody doing like really malicious things. I'm feeling like you have children that are old enough to speak and up for themselves. This is not a situation where they can harm an innocent thing that can't talk and, you know, say what's happening to them. Whoever I'm talking to, your children are able to speak to you and tell you if somebody's mistreating them. So this energy, they know that they have to play a game with this whole situation, which is quite sick. But they know they have to play shit a certain way because obviously they can go back and tell you, hey, this lady's treating me like shit. What's going on? You know what I mean? Yeah, they could be doing something online too in order to access your funds. They did something online. Something about an email they saw, and somebody could have did like a forgot password with an email and switched your login information temporarily. You could have asked like, what, why can't I log in all of a sudden? It's always been my password. What the fuck? And this person's like, like, or even if you didn't go back to them and say something, this is what you're telling yourself. Like, I never had to worry about my password. Like, it's been the same password. Like, I know I'm not tripping. And you had to reset it again. Something like that. Yeah, what's this Seven of Swords, Spirit? What's this Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords. Oh, you Page of Swords. Some type of premeditated plan here. Seven of Swords, Spirit. What's this person doing? What's this person doing? King of Wands, and it's sideways. Yeah, with this Eight of Swords right here, and with you being sideways, there's something that is distracting you. What's this distraction right here? Let me see. Seven to the Eight of Swords. Yeah, literally, because here's your Ace of Swords, right? Here's your one. Then here come this person with their deceit and their lies with the seven that's got you in the eight. So whatever they're doing is blocking your judgment about them. So your judgment about them is being blocked. Yeah, what's this? So you're not able to take action quite yet. You're in the sideways position because you are a trustworthy person. You are a very passionate person. Somebody that has a lot of talents, and you're a good person. But you're sideways because you're lacking the clarity that you need, or maybe you were. Okay? Let's see. Y'all, I done bought some Sort Quick. You know that shit that they be having them cashiers and stuff when they have to separate the little plastic bags at checkout? I bought me some of that because I know, look, I got to get my finger lubricated if I'm going to handle my cards. I always do that because then they just slip. They just slip out of my hands. So I was like, look, I'm going to get me some Sort Quick and so I can sort through these quick. And I ain't got to, I could use that for my friction instead of, using my mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. But like, these my cards. Anybody else touching them anyway. Anyways, my bad, y'all. So yeah, what is this? Eight of Swords with the King of Wands sideways. King of Wands sideways. Ooh, the Empress. Child, like I said, this person is in competition with whoever is supposed to be coming into your life. I already done said that. I said this person is blocking a divine feminine, okay? You could be a little bit younger than whoever this is too, this Empress. It could be just like a few years, not nothing too crazy. No more than 5 years difference, but you could be a little younger. Yeah, that's what this person is doing. They're in a spot that this divine feminine is supposed to be in because they're using magic, dark magic, to confuse you about them and who they are and what they're about, what their intentions are. But you just gotta, once we get to this Ace of Swords. Now, this came out first. Okay, so this is the theme, clarity. All right. Let's go ahead and get some signs that's involved in this. I already said somebody could be a water sign. Ooh, Cancer moon right at the bottom. Let me see though. Okay, Spirit, what signs are involved? What signs are involved in this reading? All right. Let me see what else we got. All right, this is what we got, y'all. Sagittarius rising. Okay. Capricorn moon. Aries sun. Scorpio rising. And Leo rising. Oh, we got another one. And Libra moon. Okay. So y'all could have significant placements like these or, whatever these, they can resonate for your chart. All right. But this was y'all reading. This was super long. I didn't even mean for this to get that long, but it was a lot of stuff coming to me. So I wanted to get it out. All right, guys. So this was Capricorn's What Are They Hiding reading. All right. Until the next time, y'all stay tuned. I'm coming back with another one. Till then, peace. Bye.